Hey YouTube, how you guys doing? My name is Kyle, you know me as Dragonmar, and welcome to a new video. Today guys, we have a Bronze to Sova VOD review. Now in these lower ranked VOD reviews, there is a lot to go over. So in this one, I'm going to be focusing a lot on team play, but really there's just so many mistakes happening in these that, I'm probably going to go over a billion things, honestly. I'd say 100 plus mistakes, give or take. In any given bronze game. So if you are lower rank, this is a great VOD for you to watch. If you guys enjoy these videos, hey, make sure to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe for more. If you guys are interested in getting your VODs reviewed, make sure you guys join the Discord. And with that being said, let's continue on with this VOD. So looking here at the first round, right there, very first thing we saw was I think it was an enemy Brim walking up on you while you have your, I think it was a shock dart out. Can't be doing that. Right there, that's just a general lack of awareness, right? That's not understanding, hey, like there's footsteps happening and I need to be ready to take this fight. One of the worst things you can do in Valorant, and this is a very bad habit for a lot of low level players, is they often have abilities out when they're taking fights, when they should be taking fights. And you've seen this in some of the past VODs that I've just done. Even at higher ranks, this still happens in Plat, where there are times where someone will have a nade out or someone will have maybe a flash out when they need to have their weapon out, right? So always got to be careful. And again, grading on the 5-star basis for this, but take these with a grain of salt. But we are going with 2 stars there on that first round, just for that very simple mistake. All right, so moving to the second round, looks like you're going to start with that early dart, getting some info for us there. Reyna's gonna push up off of that. So the very first thing, that looked pretty good to me, right? You're getting info for your team, you're using your abilities. One of the things that we have to look for with Sovas is how are they using their abilities. Sova is probably, in my opinion, one of the best agents in the entire game, and he has been in terms of his kit. His overall ability kit is just ridiculous, from his drone to his shock darts to being able to scan enemy locations, which also denies them from certain types of pushes and makes them high. It's so good. And then of course you've got a damage dealing ult that can go like literally across the map. I love Sova's kit. Honestly, kind of regret not playing him. But at the same time, some people ask me, hey, Dragon, do I need to know all of the lineups to play Sova? No, you don't. Now, is it smart to know them? Yes, of course it is, especially like post-plant stuff, and those are pretty useful, but you do not need to know them by heart, right? Knowing some is good, but at these low ranks in bronze, no. In bronze, what really you need to be able to use your abilities, right? Being able to use your scan is super important. It's just super easy to use as well, but droning as well. Droning for your teammates, especially if someone in your game is talking as well. If you can get some good comms going, drone your teammates in bronze, oh my god, you're a god at that point. On this round, I'll give you 3 stars. Let's keep moving. Sorry, I'm getting too into talking here about certain things, but let's head into the third round here. You're going for the same dart. Obviously getting info on the Brim being there too. Looks like a teammate's going to go down over towards B though. So you'll start your rotate. Now, never mind. You're going to rotate back. One thing I'm going to say though is that whenever you're playing in this rank, whenever you're playing in iron, whenever you're playing in bronze, you tend to see a lot of the same type of just errors you see with players who are newer to these type of games and who are at the lower skill levels, which is things like crosshair placement being pretty bad. So I think this is a trend we're going to see throughout the video. Here, for example, there was never an attempt made to shoot the head. That's just something you want to get out of the bad habit of. You always want to be aiming for the head, because the higher you go in rank, the more important that is. So on this round, I'll give you 3 stars, but realistically, you really don't want to just be going for body shots like that. All right, starting round 4 here. Same exact dart. Now at this point, as you can see, they were ready to shoot it, however, not fast enough. So just remember, when you're doing the same exact setups every time, they're gonna be ready for it eventually. Okay, right here, I don't like this play. You're super exposed when you're doing that spray, and if that guy was confident enough, he could easily re-peek you and kill you there. Also, look at your crosshair placement. Your crosshair placement there is at body level. You're also doing the thing where I think you think you're trying to burst, but instead of bursting, you're actually like just continuing the recoil. You're not resetting the recoil in time. On top of that, another huge mistake here using your drone as enemies are coming into sight. But on top of that, 6 bullets, you can't afford to reload in this situation, especially not on the left side open to showers. You need to at least be behind the box, but even then you shouldn't have reloaded. You need to play with your 6 bullets there and secure the kill on site, or reposition with the support of your teammates. So there's a lot going on there, a lot that went wrong. That is going to be a 1-star round for sure. Just a lot of mistakes all in that very short period of time. One thing I will say though that I'm hoping to see from you is a drone into an ult. Now this is something that at high levels we've all kind of come to expect. It's super common, or off of a scan from a dart, but I really want to see you at least attempt something like that, because to me, there are Sovas who go for the blind fires all the time, and then Sovas who require some sort of info first. And I love that second kind of Sova. I hate people who just blind fire constantly with their ult. They get no kills out of it. So hopefully you're the latter. But let's see what's going to happen here. You're going to move up a little bit. Okay, jet smoke. So in this situation here, ready? All 3 going through, go a little bit quicker. A little bit quicker. You have the right idea, so I'm not going to penalize you for that. But if you had gone probably half a step faster, you would have probably had 2 kills instead of 1. You wouldn't have shocked yourself, which is a little embarrassing, but it would have really impacted this round, because they would have pretty much had no chance here. Now, obviously, are you guys going to win this round? Yes, probably, but it doesn't matter. These little mistakes are going to cost you eventually. Also here, spray control, just what is happening? Let's take a look. Let's see where your first shot actually hits. First shot accuracy here. Yoru comes out. Okay. Very low, and I think you were also moving. Make sure you're standing still. Regardless though, gonna give you 3 stars in this round. The reason I'm gonna give you 3 is because I wish you went through that sooner. That's about it. I just wish you were a little bit quicker, but good job nonetheless. All right, so moving into round 6 here. Halfway through the first half here. Defense, love me some defense on bind. And it looks like the enemies are positioned maybe more towards B. Brim was spotted. Oh, another thing I will say is I have to admit, I do like that you're using your the recon so early, because it allows it to go on cooldown, which means you get it up later. So you get value early, then you get value later on, which is nice, because that's kind of what you want. Honestly, here though, why not drone through? Yeah, okay, don't drone through there though. Oh my god, that spot is horrible. If someone walks out of showers, if there's a lurk showers, you're dead. So very bad spot, unless you had full information on where the enemy team was. Oh no. Okay, let's just watch this play one more time. Look where you come out, spraying at the body, strafing wide. You gotta just take your time. Gotta hit those headshots. Do not do that. Do not run out spraying and moving and aiming at the body there. Just a very poor play. 2 stars in that round. All right, moving around 7 guys. Obviously a lot wrong so far. The very typical mistakes, just kind of weird movement and poor crosshair placement, right? The movement really compounds the aiming problem at this rank. People haven't learned to strafe properly. So what happens is you'll see them try to move side to side, but as they're moving, they're shooting and like running. So they're taking too many steps. It's a very bad problem, and it happens a lot. Right here though, I love this. That was great movement from you to kind of reposition over to the right side of that smoke. You were able to identify that the jet was going to updraft onto that box there. So a good play, actually. I actually really liked that. That was probably the best thing I've seen from you so far. Okay, a good job using the drone, but you have to be careful here, because yes, we saw the sage, but was there one more? Pretty nice job actually killing the sage too with the headshot there. Looked like you took a little more time to get that kill. All right, and he is spotted. So this is a 1v1. Now, if 30 seconds left, you might be thinking, I'm going to use my ult here or something. I'll back up. You might be able to try that on the plant. The problem is there's so much time. So I'm curious. Okay, he is going to TP most likely. Now, this might be where you want to go for the ult though. I'm interested. Let's see. Yup. Okay, I think this is a good play. I think this is a very good play. And he planted in a different spot. Oh no. Okay. Oh my god. Oh no. How did that end up working? Okay, it's bronze. All right, 3 stars in that round. I need to go to the next one. I don't know what I just watched. All right, just kind of following up on that last round. I love the idea there, you know, stalling with the ult, going for the most typical spot. It was, I mean, I'm not in the game, so I don't have the in-game audio. I can only hear through the video, but it did sound like that was where he was planting, so I don't fault you for that one at all. A good try nonetheless, a smart play. Remember, I talk about this a lot, how you can make a smart play but fail on execution, and I think that's just what happened there. Okay, so this is a little bit better here. Obviously, you're using your drone to get... What is this chamber doing? You're using your drone to get information. You put yourself in a good defensive position. You're behind the triple boxes. No one's going to shoot you, and it got you some good info. So, yeah, I have nothing wrong with this play so far. Looking pretty good. I believe your chamber or somebody already picked up 3 kills early in that round. So, this round right now is your guys' to win. Okay. Coming in with a nice little triple bounce recon or something. Oh, wow. Very poor reposition there from the chamber. Oh, good job by you for killing him. But what happens here? So it looks like you're going to go for a reposition. Yeah, and the jet just domes you. Nice shot by her. I'll give you 4 stars in that round because I did like how you were playing that. All right. Once again, going for the same dart on A. And it looks like Brim is going to take advantage of that ultimate. Whenever you guys see a Brim with an ult, pro tip, as a Brim player myself, if Brim has an ult, don't play U-Haul in these rounds. Ooh, okay, let's watch that aim again. Get ready, guys. Look where his aim is. Just below the head. Just below it. And not only do you not... Oh, not only... yeah, don't shoot that one. Not only do you not adjust the aim, you actually kill him with the spray with a headshot, which is kind of ironic. But yeah, very poor crosshair placement. If you just aim a little bit higher, it looks like you were trying, you were just off by a little. I mean, that guy is dead so much quicker. You don't have to take 80 damage from him and you can move on with your life. 2 stars in that round for the very poor crosshair placement. All right, so overall, you're not doing terrible. Everyone watching at home should remember that this is bronze. Please do not act like you are a god because you're a higher rank. I hate seeing that in the comments. You're bronze. You're doing the best you can. It's fine. But with that being said, bad play here. Let's talk about this one, okay? You are exposed now to short. You look away from short. You end up getting actually shot as well from shower. Someone tries to shoot you from shower. So you overexpose yourself to multiple angles. If you're done looking at short, don't expose yourself to short anymore. Only show yourself to where you want to take a fight. You cannot back up into a position where you're putting yourself you're giving the enemy team the ability to shoot you from multiple angles. That is never a good idea. That is such a rookie mistake and so easily fixable. Just take, like, I don't know, go hop into a few custom matches, go walk around the map and see how you can see certain things, where you can stand. Hey, if I want to look showers, where can I stand around triple without being seen from short? It's so simple. 1 star in that round for messing up that positioning. And moving into round 11, the first half is almost over, so we're gonna be moving into attack next. And your team comp looks like you guys are rocking double duelist here, but no smokes. So I am interested to see how that will go. Your team is putting 4 over here towards A, probably unnecessary, but let's see what your plan is. Okay, 1 jump. That's an op. Don't re-peek. Don't re-peek the op. You absolutely can use your shock dart. I probably... No. You do not... This is not what you want to do to an op. You're like... You're literally begging to get shot by trying to jiggle like that. Don't expose yourself to hit the shock dart. Shoot the shock dart with a little less power so it curves or, arcs downwards and just hits him. You don't have to expose yourself to hit that shock dart. That shock dart is not more important than your life in this round. Very poor play. 1 star on that round for sure for exposing yourself to the op there when you could have just shot that shock dart over the top of that box. All right, we're on to the final round of the first half here. Overall, just a lot of very basic mistakes. Overexposing yourself to multiple angles, kind of, very basic crosshair placement problems, where you're shooting, but you're shooting for the body first always. I don't think I've really seen you, except for that you had 1 kill. I think it was on a jet where you, or maybe a sage, where you went for a headshot, and it looked very nice, by the way, but only 1 so far. So really not enough of that. Big area of improvement for you, the potential improvement, I should say. All right. Okay, this isn't terrible. You get, man, you get some info out of it, but I don't know if, I just don't know about that play. Like I was saying earlier, I think at these low ranks, you're so much better off using a drone, getting a tag, and then making a play off of that than you are trying to go for the recon dart and then make a play. Nonetheless, though, again, okay, so this is a good play, right? You need to look at your map here because the map was telling me everything I needed to know. I saw where the brim was, but in this situation, the chamber is a little bit oblivious there. He's going to be on short as his teammates go through, and he's looking somewhere else. So you pick up a free kill. Good trade here, though, onto the brim. Don't love the sky with an op running in first. You know Sage is close because the wall just went up. Ooh, and she actually moves far away. Interesting. Perhaps you heard the footsteps. I didn't hear them in the recording. 4 stars in that round there because that was a good trade. I like to see that type of trade. And a good kill on the chamber, obviously free kill. So a decent first half, but lots to improve on. Let's move into the second half here. All right, guys. So picking up off here in the second half. First round, pistol round here. Going for a drone buy. So if you're going to buy drone, let's make sure we use it. Okay, early information. I think that was a Sage and U-Haul. So like I was saying, if you're going to buy the drone, I want you to use it. Because you're not in this situation taking an upgraded weapon. So you want to get value out of what you're getting. Whenever you're buying utility on pistol rounds, please make sure you're using it. But honestly, a 3K in this round. Now, none of those kills looked great to me. Right? Again, all body shots, just body shot, body shot, body shot, body shot, right? But 3 kills in the round, I can't really fault you for that. So I'm going to give you 4 stars in that round and just please hit some headshots, please. All right. Spectre buy here. I'm trying to see if it looks like the enemy team bot. Brim going for the molly. Okay, the molly opens up the door and now you will camp the teleporter. But I think you are more useful as the Sova helping your team entry site, right? In these situations, your drone, your recon, very important for opening up sites. At high levels of play, when you're playing against a Sova, you dread when they are entering your site because now you not only probably have to deal with a drone first, but then there's going to be a recon up high somewhere that you're going to have to shoot and make sure it doesn't spot you, right? But in this case, you're sitting in the teleporter. Yes, you kill the brim, whatever, 3 stars. So going up 8-6 here. Let's see if we can extend the lead a little bit. Looks like teammates are over towards A, so here you come as well. Now you're playing without smokes, so there's gonna be some big areas of opportunity for this other team to op you guys. So we'll see what they do in those situations. I'd like to see a drone out of you. Get some information for your teammates. Still no drone though. Okay, Sky's gonna heal. It's currently a 3v4. Your Reyna goes down to the enemy Sage across the map over on B. So that means it's a 3v3 on A, at least. Could be in your favor, could actually be a 3v2. Yora's going to pick up a kill, and then Jet walks around the corner as you're walking. A pretty poor round, getting completely stopped by just 1 smoke, a short. Not going to cut it. 2 stars. All right, so going for the upgraded guns here, we've got the Vandal with the Reaver, very nice. Jet getting aggressive early in hookah, gonna back off now, moving over to A, and this is what I was talking about, snipers. In this case, it's a Marshall, not an op, but listen, guys, if you're ever playing these games and your team does not have smokes, you really want to do whatever you can to avoid these long angles because snipers are going to destroy you. Part of the reason smokes are so important is not just because they, open up space and deny, vision in certain areas and kind of can help you plant and move through the map, whatever, right? It's because they block off snipers quite often. Because if you're using an op, you want to normally be, if possible, far back, right? That's where they really shine. And without smokes, there's no fear of, being cut off or out of a play. Oh, nice shots here, though, actually. I mean, it is, I think this was a 1v5 or at least a 1v4. Good headshot there. And again, what did you do? You controlled the recoil. You went for the headshots. Crosshair placement there was actually okay. I just think you were moving. I don't love the bursts because you're bursting too fast. So actually on that jet, I will rewind. If you take another look at this, that should be a full auto, okay? But you followed up with another nice kill. So this is much better onto that Sage. Maybe a little lucky on the kill, but much better. Did I just hear a teleporter? Did Chamber just take a TP? Chambers can't fake TPs. I guess they can TP back though, right? If they put their little thingy down. That was interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. Going into showers. I'm assuming you're gonna go for a post plant here, so let's take a look. This has been one hell of a round for you. Oh my god. Okay. The only thing I can say here is that you probably don't need your knife out, and I know hindsight is 2020 and I'm saying this after you die, but I also say look where you are. You're turning this corner here with your knife out regardless. Probably shouldn't be doing that. A great attempt by you. That is a 4-star round, probably your best round so far. Demonstrated some nice shots, but oh man, just the smallest thing there just cost you guys that round probably. So guys, so far in this VOD, I think one of the main things that I would say is there just hasn't been quite enough value from your abilities. What this tells me is that you and your team aren't working very cohesively. You're not able to drone in for teammates, for example, into hookah, or get your, you know, your darts in locations where it forces enemies in bad spots where your team can take advantage. Because remember, for the most part, guys, when you're playing Sova, you are not going to be the one getting the value from your abilities. It's your teammates. It's why Sovas have so much assists in games, right? And part of this means you rely on your teammates a lot. So part of being a good Sova means that you are communicating with your team to make sure you're getting value. So right here, I definitely want to recon dart because I want to know if this enemy is back sight, and we're not going to get it. Okay, I don't know where the chamber is. Maybe you guys have some info, but I don't think walking into sight staring at the ground was a good idea. You also have shocks and, you know, other abilities available. So if you knew a lineup or anything, it would be really useful. I don't love you, you know, holding dart out in these areas. Just because if he's pushed up more and maybe your Phoenix missed him, you're in some trouble. I can't tell what you and your Phoenix know. And it looks like he wasn't pushed up. So it ends up working out in the end there. But I think you should have probably darted before the plant, just to make sure that it was clear. So I'm going to give you, let's say 3 stars. Okay, so start of round 19 here, going to drone. That is a fake, we hope. And there's the real Yoru. And you get the tag. Here we go. There it is. That's what I've been waiting for. It happened. Very nice. Look at that. First blood. Your team is now up players. You still have a recon dart available. You know Jet's in that corner over there. There's an opper back in the doorway. You guys do not have smokes, but you do have some recon, or you do have some shock darts. Maybe you can use those to your advantage. Oh, I don't know about this. Oh no, you guys are backing up. You're giving up all your you guys weren't able to actually create space, now that I think about it. So this might actually be the smart play. One thing you guys are going to realize is without smokes, it's very hard to take advantage of picks because, again, like I said, what is the one thing that just destroys teams without smokes? It's ops. What do they have on B and op? Now, what do I not like about what they're doing right now? They're taking too much time. Okay, I believe Phoenix already went through the teleporter. They know that this rotate is happening, right? So all that's happening now is we're taking a lot of time. Why is Jet in your spawn? This should be a free kill. Oh no, maybe Jet did see you there. Oh, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Let's watch this one more time. Going for the repeat, aiming at literally the body here. One more time for the folks in the back. Body. No, not gonna work. Did not need to play it like that. Poor play, 2 stars. But again, guys, you know, just something really important. If you're looking at his kills right now, 23 kills, looking good on the kill side, 12 deaths, looking great on the deaths, but not a lot of assists. And generally speaking, Sova relies a lot on teammates. And if you are not using your abilities to assist your team, that tells me that you probably should be on a different agent that's more self-reliant. Something like maybe a duelist, or, you know, a Reyna, for example, which benefits from playing a more selfish play style because it allows you to get value out of your kills way more than a Sova. When you kill something with a Sova, you're not healing yourself. You're not going to be able to dodge shots by using a dismiss. No, you're just like any other agent. You're just going to shoot them and that's going to be it, right? But your teammates can make plays off of your abilities way easier than you can. So if you're playing Sova, guys, and you are often on the lowest in assists, you might want to rethink what you're either how you're playing Sova or the agent you're choosing to play, because he might not be the right fit for you. Nonetheless, though, going to be able to get into B site here in a 2v1. Brimstone left, so we have recon, which is great. You're asking for info from your teammates, which is good. I don't love that you're staring at the ground. Okay, looks like you're going for a jump peek. Okay, you spotted him. That's excellent.
Okay.
And let's see what your plan is here. Where did that... What? Did you just shoot that through the doorway? That was impressive. Okay, yeah, so we hear his footsteps. I'd love to see you try to set up a crossfire with your Phoenix.
He's about to pop out.
Play time here. Just play time. Do not re-peek. Yes, that was good. That was smart. I really love that. I really do. That shows a lot of game sense. Honestly, for a bronze, that's really impressive. Knowing that you don't have to take that fight, that you have support and hookah from your Phoenix. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 4 stars there. Love that play. All right, it's 11-9 right now. One thing I want to note, though, is I think it's really interesting that I have not really seen you drone for your duelist at all. To me, if I was playing Sova, that's the first thing I would be trying to do every round. Hey, let me duel you into showers. Let me drone you into showers, right? Let me drone you up short or something. It just feels to me like such an easy thing to do to get immediate value from the character you're playing. So 2 stars in this round, and just an interesting observation from me. All right, 11-11. This is getting very close. Okay, a pretty nice start there, getting info early, and that's going to result in the first kill of the round. So actually very, very good. If somehow you knew a dart that could open this, that would be sick. But nonetheless, you know a guy's in there. I think, right? Someone's in there. Let's see what the play is. Reyna lurking showers. I don't love that, just because Reyna can use her leers really effectively to kind of neutralize this guy who's been sniping the whole time. So that could be really nice. Right here too, move up with your buddy, trade him out. Look at this. Look at your Phoenix here. Tell him to wait or something, right? Be like, hey, I'm grabbing orb, please wait. He should have stopped when he heard you grabbing the orb. But if you were able to train that, so much more value. And look at this round fall apart one by one. The answer dropping, but a nice headshot onto the jet there. Good follow-up burst onto the chamber, but you're gonna drop to the Sage. Oh no. 3 stars in that round. I really wish you would have pushed up there and traded out, but I understand that you were close to your ultimate, so I get it. But no trades in these rounds. There's no trades, and you guys started off with a pick. Good information off of the drone, obviously. Nice kill there. You could probably ult that, honestly, at this point. You guys need something to get you through this. Crosshair's a little bit low. Okay, that's a little better. Crosshair looks a little low here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you had to adjust that a little bit. You almost kill him, but oh man, what a tough round to end on. A good drone. You got info immediately, but you don't have like a jet to dash in and just kind of immediately make an impact off of your drone, because when you don't tag anybody, right? That was a big problem. You weren't tagging people with the drone. It makes it very hard for follow-ups because you have an idea of where people are, but you're not entirely sure. So I'm gonna give you 3 stars in that round, and let's kind of summarize this game. All right, so to summarize this game, there's a few things that definitely need improvement. First and foremost, your crosshair placement. What's really going to benefit you is probably hopping in a deathmatch, doing maybe 5 deathmatches a day, where all you're focused on is hitting headshots with good crosshair placement and making sure that you're able to tap effectively on the head Also work on your burst control. There's a few times when you're bursting where your recoil wasn't resetting. So learning how to burst, strafe, very important. Also very doable in deathmatch. Now, talking about your positioning with your teammates, I think you are playing your role a little bit less effective than I would have expected. Sova is a support. Sova needs to set up teammates. You didn't have a lot of assists, and on top of that, you weren't really using the drone enough, in my opinion. You had it for quite a few rounds where you didn't really use it. When you were using the drone, you also weren't able to get tags off of it. I didn't really notice pretty much any tags, except for maybe that one tag when you got the kill with the ult, which was great. Aside from that, not very good. Now, one positive I did notice from you is that when you do go for headshots, it actually looks very, very good for your rank. In some of these rounds, you were really fragging out, and I thought that was excellent. So that tells me that you have the capability to make these improvements. You just need to be more consistent with it. But another big problem, I think, for you is not using your recon effectively on attack. On defense, fine. You want to use it in the same spot every round, A short, whatever. Be my guest. But on attack, you need to be getting that recon into sites to help your team push in. Make sure your duelists know that you're there to support them. Use your abilities to support your team, not just reactively when things are happening. Use them proactively. And I think that's a big problem, is you're not being proactive enough with your play. Now, another suggestion is if you feel like you want to get in the fights more and that's why you're not using your abilities, it might be worth for you to swap to a different agent. I don't know how locked in you are on Sova, but something definitely to consider. I would recommend to you to watch some videos on certain types of lineups with recon drones and things of that nature, or excuse me, the recon dart, because you want to know where to shoot them to get value for your team, because on attack, you guys really got shut down hard, especially with the lack of smokes. A lot of this comes down to your ability to open up sites for your team with your drone, with your darts. So remember, when you're playing Sova, you rely on your team a lot, but they rely on you a lot. So you have to make sure you're playing that support role efficiently. With that being said, though, I think you're on the right track here. If you can really lock in on those headshots, you're going to fly out of bronze, I promise you. I have no doubt you'd be silver in a couple weeks if you could just, really focus on hitting those headshots. I think death matching and really working on that is going to help a lot. With that being said, though, I think that's enough for this video. We talked a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy, and peace.